Hello and welcome to another video. So in this video I'll be talking about the relationship between KPIs and metrics and why do they even matter. Understanding the relationship between KPIs and metrics as well as how to apply them is critical to getting the most out of your data. You may use metrics and KPIs to help your business prosper no matter what stage they're in, be it seed, startup, growth, or established. So let's now understand what metrics and KPIs are. Metrics, sometimes also known as business metrics, are numerical indicator of success or progress. It's up to you to choose the leading metrics, which are often called key performance indicators or KPIs. KPIs are directly related to the main goals of your product and company. For example, if one of your main business goal is to obtain 1 million monthly website visitors, then you may choose or decide to track unique visitors as your leading KPI to measure your progress towards your business goal. In other words, KPIs can be thought of as vital signs that you should watch out for and monitor. For example, if your company's pulse isn't working, then it's no point looking at other things. Your main goal at that point in time would be to do everything to bring the pulse up, right? So that's essentially the use of KPIs. Now let's look at an example to better understand. Let's assume that there is a mobile app which is used to learn languages by people. Their annual goal is to increase their market share by 25%. Quarterly goal is 60,000 downloads. And in line with this goal, their leading KPI is number of downloads per month should be equal to or more than 20,000. So this is essentially the relationship between goals, objective, and leading KPIs. While the KPIs warn you of an issue or problem, your other metrics will help you figure out what actually went wrong. You will require both your KPIs and your other supporting metrics. KPIs keep you on track and instantly reveal what's working and, more importantly, what's not working in your company, and rest of the metrics, be it your secondary metrics, diagnostic metrics, will assist you in determining why. Let's now look at another example. Let me now show you some of the KPIs that I use for my YouTube channel. So before talking about the KPIs, let's first understand the objective, outcomes, and the target audience for this channel. So my objective is to share information on product management, design, and innovation topics. The desired outcome is I would like to publish videos frequently and reach the target audience. And my target audience are aspiring product managers. Let me now show you all the metrics that I use for my YouTube channel. So I look at video completion rate within 10 minutes, cost per video within $5. I also look at number of views and number of new subscribers that I am gaining from each of the new videos. The secondary KPIs that I also look at are average watch time, number of likes, number of shares, and comments. And when a video doesn't do well, I look at bounce rate, number of dislikes, and percentage of dislikes. I use all of these KPI together to understand how the YouTube videos are doing. Just to summarize, you will need both your leading KPIs as well as all of your supporting metrics. Your KPIs will help you stay on track, and when things go south, all of the supporting metrics and diagnostic metrics will help you figure out why things are not working and course correct as and when needed. The whole objective of using or leveraging metrics and KPIs are to ensure that you are marching towards attaining your main goals. and the whole purpose of measuring is to improve and progress towards your goal. I hope you found this video helpful. Do let me know on the comment section below if you have any questions, comments. I'll surely get back. And yeah, with that, I'm gonna wrap up this video, and I shall see you soon on my next video. Bye.